Thunder Bay has been, I would say, apparent to the growth of the work that has happened in Rwanda, the work more specifically that we are involved in. As a student who was sponsored to go to LU, it was a good feeling to know that someone has to pay your tuition. It was a great feeling to know that someone cares about your future and your education. And so when we went back, we did not stop there. We thought that we would work with our friends, family over here in Canada to continue rendering the same hand of assistance to the needy kids. So much has been achieved in the last 11 years. We have 294 students that are right now going to school, that are being sponsored, and most of the sponsors come from Thunder Bay, Ontario. And we're very grateful for that. Education is one of the avenues that brings hope and joy to most of the poor children in Africa who do not have any other way other than to seek knowledge and hope that that knowledge can be transferred into work, which work can earn them a living so that they can provide for their families, provide basically, meet their needs, the basic necessities. So it's a pleasure to know that so many people in Thunder Bay are actually involved in this, and they're assisting children, to go to school from both the primary and even up to the secondary and university level. And I should say that we are also very grateful for the work teams. And I say work teams because we've received more than 90 people come all the way from Canada, and probably 80% of more of those 90 people that came to Rwanda came from Thunder Bay. We've received from age groups ranging from 16 years of age up to 85 years of age come to build a NuVision High School in Rwanda. And so far, I'm here to say that we're so grateful for that, because 2 years ago the school opened its doors. At the moment we have 159 students that are going to this school, and they're receiving a very excellent education. We've set our bar high, that if we could receive, as Martin and Evelyn with our children, receive a better education in Canada, so we wanted also to go back and give the best that we can. And I'm so happy to say that Thunder Bay and the other communities in Southern Ontario have joined us in contributing towards this project happening. The school is right now managed by Kathy Jenkins, a Canadian. The vice principal is a Canadian. And we are actually appealing to many young graduates that are coming from Lakehead, or even within the community, those that have retired but are energetic and are willing to come and serve from 3 months and onwards. You're very welcome to come to Rwanda. NuVision High School is a place where you will find comfort. We received 2 containers of books from some of the schools in Thunder Bay that we are closing. These books have set NuVision High School in Rwanda to be an exceptional school because our students are exposed to materials that they can read. And so for some of you that would like to come to Rwanda, you will find a lot of information that is so familiar from your community, and you'll find actually yourselves home.
I guess, how important is education in a country like Rwanda that, has been torn apart by genocide, internal wars, and things like that? I mean, how important is it for the country to rebound?
Very important, and partly because ignorance or illiteracy is one of the reasons that caused the genocide in Rwanda. People were led to know that other people were actually snakes. People were led to know that the Tutsis, that, another group of people were going to come and they had, all different features that human beings do not have. So that is misleading. But if you can get a community or society informed, if you can open, the books to a community by giving them an opportunity to read and to study, then the whole world is going to open unto their eyes. And they're going to see that people can live together in harmony, regardless of their differences. And so for us, our focus in going for education is that it's a source. It's actually the only way that we see, even right now in Rwanda, that the country will develop. Rwanda is a landlocked country. Rwanda does not have minerals. Rwanda does not have a lot of, minerals like, precious metals and all that. But the only way that we see ourselves out of this is that, through the human resource development. And so we are starting from the background. We're starting by providing education from the beginning. Quality education. Education that will open up and hopefully will lead them to be a better place and a country where people can take pride.
It's been an 11-year process, but it's by no means anywhere near finished. You continue to build an active school as the money's available to the project. Where are we headed now? We've just added some science labs in. Where are we headed in the near future?
Right now, what we're looking at is the first project has been completed. We have 9 classrooms, we have 2 dormitories, we have science labs completed, and our next phase, and a big phase, will be to construct an administration block, and at the same time some other extra residential rooms for kids. It's very common in Rwanda because of the idea of children not having that freedom to do reading. So they find a lot of space and more time to concentrate on their reading if they stay in boarding schools. And that is why NuVision High School was constructed as a boarding school as opposed to most day schools.
I guess and there's going to be an event here later in September to help raise some money. Let's talk a little bit about Mr. Dallaire and his visit.
Yeah, and we're so very much honored to have received an acceptance from General Romeo Dallaire, who will speak it all because he lived through it. He lived through it in Rwanda, and he made his contribution. And that is the power of presence. That explains the reason why we decided also to go in Rwanda and start something. That explains the reason why so many teams and people have come from Thunder Bay and other places in southern Ontario to come in Rwanda. Their presence has been felt because their presence has converted into something practical that is assisting the children of Rwanda.